So guys, I'm still cleaning up this garden. It's a huge garden and I still have things growing. And one of the things I almost forgot, I have beets still. Some of them are yellow beets and red beets. And so I'm so happy to still get. Of course, we have some little tiny little beets. Wouldn't do much. But these can certainly give me a good smoothie, or I can make a beet salad with mango and onions. Yeah, I'm so happy to have this still going on. I still have a few things also in the garden. Just briefly, the garden is still a hot mess because I'm still cleaning up the garden and composting beds and everything. But here I have radish still growing, a bunch of radish growing still, and I have some cabbage. This kale, I was able to harvest some kale from here. And if you come across on this side, we have parsley, we have cabbage, we have some lettuce, and you have a rose plant there. So I'm still harvesting, I'm still growing. Today, I think the high is like 50 something, but come tomorrow, winter has officially started here because it's going to be like in the 20s and 30s. So these can take cold weather. Let me just show you another place I have. Again, I'm cleaning up the garden, so excuse how it looks. But so I have this. It's a grow bag, six slot grow bag, and in here I have lettuce growing, two types of lettuces. I have onions. These are onions, and I grew this from seed. More lettuce, and I just in my greenhouse I realized I had planted some additional seeds. These are Walla Walla, and they are all Walla Walla onions. But I might have just thrown these seeds maybe a month ago, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna plant them up here. But what I'll do, and I also have some parsley. So what I'm gonna do though is I'm going to put a piece of plastic over this with some hoops. Because when the 20 and 10 degrees and single digits hit, it's going to affect them nonetheless, even though they are cold hardy. So I'm trying to protect them, you know. I'm going to show you one more thing. Again, excuse the garden is still clean. You see, like all the beds are being cleared out and stuff. But I want to show you something here. In this bed, look what I have. Brussels sprouts, baby. So these have to be harvested today, because at least most of them, because if you can see up there has some small ones, but below here you can more than harvest these. And I have two others on the other side as well. So I still have these going. I'm cleaning up the garden, so I'm cleaning out the beds, all the beds. I'm cleaning them out, preparing for well, I'm actually going to try growing some tulips in some of the beds. And then just try to enrich and prepare the beds for next season. I'm going to put a layer of compost in here, and a whole heavily mulched area with leaves. So I'm going to do that. Also with my garlic, I'm also going to put a lot of mulch in there as well later. So the garden is still working, even though the season has changed and I have a lot to do. These are asparagus. I got asparagus this year for the first time. These will be the second year. And of course, you see, I'm trying to prepare the bed. That's oregano, which I don't want to get rid of. I'm going to cut some pieces and stick it in water. And it's going to root. And then I'm going to just keep them inside in water. Or maybe I'll get some soil and put a pot inside. Love fresh oregano with pasta. It's like better than the dried ones you get in the store. And this bed I grew tomatillos, tomatoes, peppers, and they just grew bountifully. And so, I also had onions in here, and I had some massive onions in here. This soil is so rich, and it's going to be richer come next year, because once I put a layer of compost and I heavily mulch it, I'm also going to put some wheat fabric over it. So even during the winter, all the worms and everything in there, all the stuff that needs to enrich the soil will just be working the same, you know. I'm not cutting these down because my cat loves to come and just go under there and just chill all day. So until they dry out where there's no more, leaves, I'm gonna leave them. And yeah. So again, I'm working like crazy. It's a lot of things. I'm off today, so I'm hoping today to try to get things together. I'm gonna do another video because I had this planter where I had a sweet potato vine, I had some hookahs, I had some spikes, and I decided to take out the hookah and put it in the ground. When I went in there, oh my gosh, one massive sweet potato. So even though those sweet potato vines are decorative, you use it to decorate your arrangements, they are sweet potatoes as well. And it's one massive. I grew sweet potatoes in containers and they were not as big as that one. That one was massive. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys, the garden is still working. I still have a lot to do. The leaves I will clear one area and then the leaves just blow right back in here. So it's just crazy. But I'm going to clean it up again. So again, guys, just wanted to show you, I got beets. I still have kale growing. I have lettuce, I have parsley, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. I have radish, onions. I have garlic. Wow, the garden never stops growing and I love it. Alright guys, try to have a colorful garden and try to get into your garden today, as small as it may be. Even if you have a grow bag, that's your garden. Okay guys, over and out.